Hello, my name is Africa Bennett. I'm 19 years old and I graduated from Duval class 2011. I was a student athlete who played a plethora of sports, but the most talked about would probably be me playing varsity baseball for the boys team. I was fifth batter and I played the right field, and I'm more than excited to be doing this interview for Michelle for her project. I think that's really cool. I'm really honored. Her first question was to give her a brief summary of how I ended up on the baseball team. Long story short, the story of how I ended up on the baseball team starts when the baseball coach saw how fast I was on the basketball court, and he saw my potential and wanted to bring me onto the baseball field as a pinch runner. The definition for a pinch runner, if you don't know, is a baseball player substituted for the specific purpose of replacing a player on base. The pinch runner may be faster or otherwise more skilled at base running than the player for whom the pinch runner is substituting. After my coach saw that I was able to catch and bat and run and keep up with the team, then I moved up from being a pinch runner to fifth batter and playing right field. What was the controversy about? Was it about gender? I think that Michelle is trying to ask me about this rumor that was started. Someone started a rumor saying that I thought that I was too good to be on the softball team, or something about I thought I was just too good. Why wasn't I on the softball team? Something like that, and it really bothered me because that's not in my character at all. I believe in girl power 100%. Prior to me even playing for the baseball team, I never considered playing baseball or softball. It was strictly just soccer and basketball and probably homework. So it really bothered me that someone would drag my name through the mud like that. It made me look really bad, like I thought I was too good or something. How long have you played baseball prior to me playing for the varsity baseball team? Besides playing neighborhood baseball with my brother and his friends when we used to live in rural North Carolina, never. I never played on a team level. It was always just for fun and recreation. Just me being a tomboy trying to fit in with my older brother and his friends. He actually taught me how to play. How did being the only female on the baseball team make you feel? This is my favorite question. Being the only girl on the baseball team made me feel awesome. I loved showing up for practice and showing out, keeping up with the boys, and proving to all the skeptics and critics that I was there for a reason. There were plenty of times we would be warming up for a game and I'd try to tuck my hair in, try to pull my cap down, just to try to just be as low-key as possible, because it was plenty of times where people, parents, and boys on the opposing team would whisper and talk about me, or like try to taunt me and stuff, like, oh, they have a girl on their team. They were just really immature, and I was just like, okay, and when I get up to bat, I'm gonna shut you up. It really just fueled the fire. It made me just want to prove to people more that I was there for a reason. It was motivation, most definitely. Did you feel like an asset to the team, or that you would just use to prove an example? I definitely felt like I was an asset, while at the same time having to constantly prove myself. I won plenty of game balls for making great plays and keeping us alive when it was my turn to come up and bat. Speaking of which, I have a couple right here. I have no idea what this one says, but I'm sure I did something cool that game. This one says March 11th, first hit against Gwynn Park during a scrimmage. That's that one. Then I have another one that says 4 stolen bases and 2 runs against Wise, March 31st, 2009. The score was 17-12. So we won that game. And this one says first hit, first RBI, Oxon Hill. And I'm pretty sure this was just the end of the season game ball where we all signed that one. But back to the question. My best game ever was when we played Oxon Hill, and we were up to bat. All the bases were full. The teammate before me struck out, and if I was to strike out, then we were going to lose the game for sure. So it was a lot of pressure on me. For laughs, the Oxon Hill coach thought that it would be funny to bring up his backup pitcher for me. Um, the first pitch was a ball, and the second pitch was a strike, I remember. And third pitch, I just knocked way out into left field, and I sent all of my teammates running home, and the Oxon Hill players were scrambling. I made it safely to third base. And it just, goes to show you that in this world, women are looked down upon as far as, like sports and work and everything. We're considered the weaker sex. And, you doubted me and you put in your backup pitcher and you thought that I was going to suck, and I ended up shutting you up and, winning the game. So it just made me feel really good that I could shut people up like that, so to answer the question, I was more than an asset to the team. Wow, proven examples. Um, Miscellaneous, I guess, just some stuff that I want to add to this interview. Being the only girl playing baseball for a varsity team in high school threw a lot of challenges my way. It showed me that people can be really ignorant towards me being a female. Um, it showed me that umpires can be sexist towards me. Uh, for example, in one game, I hit a ball into left field and I made it to second base. And when my teammate came up to bat next, I ran to third and slid while the boy on third base on the opposing team was in the middle of catching the ball. And I was sure I was safe, so was my coach and everyone else. The umpire knew that he was wrong. I felt like I was being treated really unfairly. I felt like, what do you have against me that you have to, contribute to us losing when you know that I was safe on third? It really upset me, and I was really crushed after that game. It really just opened up my eyes that, you know, people don't want you to defy the odds. I feel like I'm pretty much done. That's all I have to say. I feel like if you're a woman and people doubt you, you go ahead and go out there and show them what you're really made of. It does not matter that I am 118 pounds and that, I'm a girl. I can do anything that you can do as a man. And that's about it.